Shout out to Jay. He's not here with us right now. He'll probably show up mad late.
He's here in spirit.
He does. He is always here in spirit. Episode 95, live and direct. Deadass No Podcast. Kel's here. Nisa here.
Yeah.
Shell's here. And y'all here, man. Thank you for tuning in. You already know what time it is.
It's our second live show.
It's just, we didn't have a live show before,
No,
but you know what time it is.
Yes.
We are live on Instagram and wow, we're live on Instagram and Shell's being childish per usual.
You just told me to suck it.
So I didn't tell you that during.
When the mics was on.
I didn't tell you that when the mics was on for the show to start. Okay, I did that between us and our Instagram friends.
Well,
you know, I didn't take it there.
Recording, so.
Anyways, you see this? What I got to deal with, the arguments.
So first we got to say last week's episode is up on YouTube now, correct?
Yes, the visuals.
So y'all can see the visuals on YouTube right about now. All right, we got the Deadass No Podcast page. Just search it; it'll come up. Episode 94 is live.
Get some descriptions on like that.
Yes.
Google it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, do your Googles and all that. We up there.
Do your hashtag Googles.
Hashtag
I put some good ones in there.
Yeah. Hashtag. We forgot hashtag ass eating.
You know, anyway.
Damn, we forgot the ass eating.
We would have got
that would have been key. We would have got a lot of people.
We would have gotten a lot of clicks off the ass eating hashtag.
Yeah. We should have just put two booty cheeks. Right
it's dead ass though, so
that's
it kind of fits.
That's the icon, the thumbnail.
Before I got on the show, it wasn't the microphones; it was ass cheeks.
And the shit was just in the middle.
Dead ass. It was a tramp stamp.
So listen, tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp.
Oh, we got.
Ooh, it said dead ass on each booty cheek.
Ooh.
Tattoo.
Yeah, that was y'all logo.
Y'all nasty.
Comic Sans?
Dead ass.
Y'all nasty.
Because they always dead ass, and then it was like a fart that said the.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, we got a lot of new music to talk about.
Jesus.
Listen, I sent the whole pod these two songs early, right? And it ain't even the weekend yet, but we got a weekend drop, know what I mean? On a Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So Thanksgiving.
Were you working on that all day?
No. You do it on the fly because you're a professional. That's what I do.
That's what that nigga get paid for, nigga. What do you get paid for? Let him know,
the shit that LeBron
he got
does.
the catchphrases, basically.
You know what I mean?
You see.
Anyway, yes, new music, new weekend.
About to go to work.
What's it called?
What do you mean new week? Oh, Heartless and Blind.
Heartless.
Is it Blind? Blinds.
Blinding lights.
Blinding light. I don't
But
think
you
it's a
made me
full
think
name.
flashing lights.
That's a fact, bro.
Blind.
I read it too fast. Like flashing lights and Heartless. This nigga did covers.
I'm like, did he do 808s?
I got excited.
Yo,
I did get excited for half a second. Like, yo, this nigga did some Kanye covers. That's
a weekend 808s and Heartbreak cover would be hard.
Nigga.
That would be hard.
Nasty.
Keep it a stack.
That would be super fucking fire.
Ooh.
I'm with that.
Anyways.
Damn, man.
Overall,
I Christmas list.
I think all three of us like this blindness. Is it blinding lights?
Flashing lights.
God
damn it. He's doing this shit on purpose.
You see, now I'm feeling like...
No, if I call it street lights.
All right.
Let me know.
The Weeknd's new song, Blinding Lights, we thought was better than Heartless.
They're both nice, though.
I like them both, man.
Yeah.
I really do. By the way, I'm not sure if y'all have heard Blinding Lights yet because it's not out yet, but it leaked.
Nigga have the exclusive.
So if you can find it if you do your Googles or if you go on Twitter, whatever the case is. But
Our
it's supposed
hacker.
It's coming out on Friday, but it's already out on the streets.
Yeah, on the screen, the e-screens.
Yeah, the first one, Illangelo, Weeknd is back. Metro Boomin producing that bitch too. Fuck with it. Shit hit hard, man.
Oh yeah,
those drums hit hard.
I ain't do the car test yet.
Listen, we are.
You want to do the car test? We should all do it.
I'm gonna get back in the car.
Basically, how we felt like Blinding Lights made you feel was like if you were in a drop top, riding on the highway, going like 90, 100.
Literally during the fall. The king of the fall is back.
And it's feeling real good outside.
Nice and
and your hair or your dress or the wind is blowing through your scalp. And you just having the best time in the car.
Yeah, it got that
no
throwback.
one can fuck with that moment.
It got that throwback 80s feel.
Maybe.
That Stranger Things feel.
In my mind, I feel like if you're on drugs or you're crossfaded in the car and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get home, but you're thinking about how good of a night you had. You're just careless. You're just like, I just had the best fucking night of my life, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat everything in the fucking left side of the fridge.
When you know
on the
you
left
got that
side.
On the left side of the fridge.
In the fridge, my nigga.
It's clutch.
Oh my god.
That's how the song hits, bro. That's why, like, if you haven't heard it, y'all need to hear it right now. I'm interested to see what the project's going to be like. Those are two different vibes.
Very, very different.
Yeah. So you have, like, more Star Boys vibes with the Blinding Lights and the Heartless. I keep on forgetting. I'm horrible with fucking song titles. But Heartless is more like vintage, Abel that we know, him just talking his shit.
Updated.
Yeah. What was it? The first lines? He's like, I don't need a bitch. A bitch need me type shit. I'm like, yeah,
but
he's
what?
back. He's back.
From what project do you feel like that's from? That he has that attitude?
I don't know, man. I think after this last
I think it was before
situation he had with Homegirl.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, fuck all that. Fuck all that.
I think it was a mix in between.
That's why I was saying off air that I was surprised to hear that Blind and Light feel, because I thought he was done with that shit, because usually when he go through like heartbreak, whatever the case is, we get some extra, dark, melodic shit.
Is he going through a heartbreak right now, though? I thought he was still dating old girl.
No.
Nah.
They broke up a long time ago. They were like, broke up, came back together.
Sometime this year.
They got
back together.
within the last 2 months.
Oh, okay. So no, it'll probably be a mix then. He probably like, God damn, everybody our wife. We gotta break up. Shit don't never last forever.
Redo it.
I can see that. I'm thinking about that shit too.
Feels.
Or release like a little EP of the darkness.
Well, we still waiting on what chapter?
Maybe he's
6?
gonna go
what
through like
is
a part back to like Party Sexy.
the shit that he was supposed to drop post My Dark Melancholy. He never dropped that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to. Well, we thought he was supposed to drop it.
If he drops a little 5-6 pack like My Dark Melancholy, I'm good with that.
Yeah, but Blind and Lights isn't melancholic at all.
I know,
if that's a word. You know what I mean?
Saying, like a little project,
Like a little piece.
Not like a full album, but
little 5-piece.
Wouldn't it be an EP if it's that small?
Yeah. I guess a little EP.
Little EP.
Little EP.
I'd be like, you too grown for that shit. You dropping an EP?
What?
Whole albums are nothing.
She said, I want full album.
The whole thing.
Yo, but it doesn't even feel like that My Dark Melancholy came out goddamn almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, it does.
Not to me. I still bump that shit.
It was about Selena.
Daily.
So, yeah, that was forever ago.
Call out my name, though.
That was literally... That's all I was thinking of when I was listening to Heartless. I was like, you the same one that made Call Out My Name?
That's a record.
That's a song, man.
But now you Heartless and it's fuck these hoes.
That's
you a
a top weekend song.
Broken hearted.
Amphetamines?
Yes, I was like, you on what?
Hey, all right, my God.
He's stressing.
Hey, fuck it, man. That's honesty.
He said, I want my baby back.
Nigga said, I'm on amphetamine.
You listen, man, you getting litty. You getting high. He's like, that's the
vibe you on? That's your version of getting lit and high?
I just hope he be as safe as possible when he's,
just sitting in a room, rocking
like
back
the whole
and forth.
future conversation, like, be safe, but we want you on some drugs when you drop some music.
We just want, pop a perk and get in the stew.
Need it, man. Like, we need it from some artists.
Just kidding.
I mean, we know throughout, ever since
kidding,
music has been out, that artists do pretty good music when they're under the influence. Okay,
maybe they're fully comfortable. And that's why. Like, you're in your full zone.
Nigga, wasn't Coltrane on heroin?
See, it had to be. With all those melodies. With all those melodies.
What?
Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
They was getting crazy back then.
Quincy Jones was a drunkie.
On the hard shit.
Making hits.
Mm-hmm.
Taking hits.
Man, heroin?
All that
Heroin's such a harsh drug.
Comes
Nigga, yes. And
heroin.
they were on it. And
heroin.
You trying to figure out the cool way to say it?
Heroin.
I'm about to do some heroin. You want to do some?
What it is. No.
Heroin.
Driving.
Heroin.
It was flying too low, bro. I'm like, nah, you gotta chill.
The fucking, like, the little, like, swan shits. The little... the herons are called herons.
White girl screamed. Like,
shout out to Heron Preston.
I told her, like, yo, that tapper wanted to die. My nigga.
He said, like, we just hit a heron.
That shit wanted to die.
He said, you smoked that heron.
Wait, what?
I was driving on I-4 and the bird was flying mad low.
I'm like, I'm confused.
He hit the heron.
He said heron and the bird, the blue heron.
That's what you hit?
I think. I don't know. It's dead.
He hit a whole person. He don't even know. He hit a whole person.
Who did I hit?
We're going to take this off Shell's manslaughter charge.
Those are
it's still pending.
Big fucking bird.
Yes, those are long birds.
I'm like, yo, this bird should not be flying this low. And I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't swerve.
You hit a whole sandhill crane, bro.
You couldn't swerve. Fuck it, just hit it head on. Why you couldn't swerve?
He hit a whole crane.
I was going too fast. I was not about to sacrifice my life and my girl's life for a bird's life.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta get it. I'm sorry.
You gotta take your losses. Just like, yo, wasn't you the census? Who sent us that thing of the dude who hit like his 5th deer in a year? Some shit like that.
Oh, I did, yeah. I was like, or no, who said that?
That Shells.
You.
That Shells now.
I tried to take credit for it, but I was like, wait, I didn't see that first. I thought I seen that
He
with
just
y'all.
hitting birds. He hitting cranes.
That nigga said fifth deer. I don't care at this point, my nigga.
15th, like God. That one, and I remember the comment. It's like, oh, excuse me, Jesus.
Ooh.
How was her car
Getting
not
spicy
destroyed
over
after
here.
your fifth deer?
He probably has different cars in between this time. After your 15th fucking deer, you don't have the same car. There's no way.
He can be.
What did that
His
one comment
insurance
say?
is high as hell, I bet.
He was like, you must have.
Oh, at what number did he like realize was too much? At one point did he say, damn, the deer must be coming after him? I would lost it. I was like, that is true.
You must have killed a high.
You killed the highest dude on the chart.
You killed the king
And they
deer.
coming after you.
What do you call a king deer?
I forget, yo. It was funny. Whatever the fuck he said.
Deer.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
He's the king deer.
It's a king deer, bro.
He was head honcho. That was the boss. He was telling them how to eat.
King deer.
That was, what do you call it? Is it a hunter-gatherer?
A hunter-gatherer? She's taking it back to caveman times. No, we got to get back to weekend. What the fuck are we talking about right now?
They hungry. They out there starving.
Listen.
His new nickname.
I want to.
I just wanted to make a little name. I'm going to start trademarking. I'm going to start
trademarking.
I'm trademarking in this bitch.
I'm trademarking my phrases. King deer.
I am. I'm going to start. And I'm going to trademark my intros.
On both titties, King deer.
I'm going to pick a catchphrase to say in the beginning of each episode, and now I'm going to start saying it.
Yeah.
This is my New Year's resolution.
Yo, y'all having
For
a
the
good time
show,
today.
my New Year's resolution, because, New Year's is almost coming. I'm going to find myself a whole intro. And I'm going to rock that shit every episode. But I got to do it faithfully and consistently. So you guys, as my team members, are supposed to remind me.
Yeah, but we're going to
So I'm putting this on y'all,
We're going to
too.
charge you to add it to the show.
Hell to the now. Gonna say hell to the now. Nah, imagine.
So every time $1.
So you got to think of something witty every week.
No, I'm going to think of something that's going to work every week.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to switch it up every time.
Yeah, imagine you just have no intro on
I
the
was doing it
soundboard.
for a while, but at this point, I'm tired of being, having the best intro.
What do we do? We used to do something like that every episode, too, and then we stopped.
You're going to let us slide.
You're going to let it go. You're going to let it go.
The original.
Let it have fun.
This is Kelly every show. Hold on. I got you. 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, y'all? This is Deadass the podcast. So episode 85. It's not 85. It's 95. But 85. We got Shells in the building. Nieces in the building. Jay's in the building. That does sound like him. Say it doesn't.
It's pretty good. Pretty accurate.
Good. I might have
put a little more flavor on it. But
You do. You're a little better. It's you. No one can be you like you're you. But I was pretty close.
That time I did it.
I was trying to think of what you would say, and I was losing it, so I couldn't put. I had to either put the words out there or the full energy. So
help me.
help
me, please.
Line.
I'm like, dang, shows egg me on. Say yes, laugh, smile.
Yo, how would you have felt we were just like this after you finished that? We just
Looking
like.
at you.
That's what it felt like. I was scared to stop talking because I was like, oh, what reaction am I gonna get?
She said, is this landing?
At this point,
That's like comics when they're on stage. You're like, yo, is this hitting right now or no?
Throw a tomato.
Right. That's why I wouldn't want to be a stand-up comedian. Like that, it hurts my feelings when I'm in the car and I say a joke and everyone just keeps listening to music, and I'm like, oh, that didn't hit.
See, that's I have.
When
a
I thought of it,
solution
it was
for that.
funny.
I have joke insurance.
You have the driest humor out of all three of us, so you can't talk about anybody
I got joke
joking.
insurance.
You made a joke.
When
He does. He made 2 jokes in the group chat, and nobody understood you. Like what did he say about the wife? What was he talking about?
The wife?
When you brought up,
that was different.
Keep talking about my wife. I don't get that.
That was different.
Confused.
Yeah, it was a conversation we had before
I don't know what you're
I
talking
felt
about.
like
that you
it
don't
was-
remember.
Yeah,
Marissa told me.
clearly I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, Marissa. When you was hating on Marissa.
Oh, no, she's not fine. You think she's fine? She's not fine. She's regular. I'm sorry. She's
But
talented.
she
but
was
she's
holding
regular.
Latinas down in that post, though. That's what he was saying.
I guess.
Yeah, so you
Honestly, I didn't remember her. I didn't remember exactly. I'm not hating on her. I gave her one conversation in my life.
You was hating.
One conversation.
That's hate.
I just said she just
Hate,
wasn't
hate.
crazy fine.
Hey.
I never said ugly I just said,
Anyway, pushing forward. Listen, when are we getting this weekend project? What do you think?
If he drops 2 now, probably within like December.
Like pre-Christmas, mid-December?
Right during Christmas time. Maybe a little bit before Christmas or right in that week.
I'm hearing motherfuckers maybe
right
dropping.
Before party.
In a week?
Before party. He has to
dropping shit
party.
Black Friday.
You think he's going to drop before party?
He has to drop before party.
Why?
Get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but dropping before him, wouldn't you drop after him so that all the hype is done with his, like, you kind of knock the hype off of his name? That's what I feel like a lot of times happens. Like, one artist will come out with a project, but then a hotter artist or someone who we know is going to drop some more like, fire shit, and it's like, damn, my album was hot for 2 days. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, my album drop was a thing, and now the conversation is canceled.
He just hating on Party. Because he dropped mid.
It
wasn't horribly mid, though.
Like
honestly,
news,
they were just as good as
what you said. It wasn't horribly mid.
But I'm saying it wasn't like, oh my God, it was great. But I think it was the same way that I feel about Heartless. I don't think it was better than Blinding Lights, but you know.
But yeah, anyway, Party Next Door came out with a new joint too called The News, and the other joint with Drake that I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Why you didn't
Drake
listen to it? We dropped it in the group chat and we were talking about it.
Yeah,
I've been listening to The News as well.
Oh really?
When I get like on a record, I just like loop that bitch. And
what's the Drake track called?
I don't know.
Come and
that's
see
horrible.
me.
Come and see me.
Doesn't make sense, nah. That shit is.
That's a banger. But the fact that we don't remember the name of this song means you only read it. Nah, it
came out last week.
I mean, but you remember the News's name. I remember the News's name.
But that's because that's the one I heard first. So I just kept on listening to that one.
I think the name is more memorable. Now it's stuck in my head.
I just hope he come out with some like party shit and not any. I think you mentioned it, like some leftovers from other artists or whatever the case is.
Yeah, some throwaways.
Yeah.
Some Rihanna throwaways.
Because we know he had his whole episode when P3 dropped. He's like, oh, that's not. I know I wasn't in the right place. That wasn't a project y'all wanted, but I'm going to go back and start from the beginning. So, Party, stop fucking around. And put West District and Persian Rugs on motherfucking streaming. Because we need it. I'm tired of going to SoundCloud for these shits.
That's a fact.
I'll be
SoundCloud
sick.
is the worst place to look for music because it's always a name and it's always something
some random
to trick you into listening to their music, and you play it and you like, this ain't even the right beat. I try to find
so you discovering 5 people on
that
SoundCloud?
Summer Walker Chris Brown track. I try to find it on Something Real. I'm like, sorry, y'all. Summer Walker, Chris Brown, Something Real. I tried to find it like a couple hours before it was like officially dropped on SoundCloud, thinking like, yo, SoundCloud's gonna have it. That's most, like, you know, randomly when you can't find a track, somebody got it on SoundCloud.
Randomly, facts.
Right. So I went on there and I started listening to the song, and I'm like, it's a long ass intro. There ain't no voices, no nothing. It's just a beat. And I'm
Keep in mind, you haven't heard it yet, right?
I haven't heard it yet at all. And I'm like, this don't even sound like no fucking Summer Walker beat. It doesn't sound like they would be it sounded nothing like it was going to be the right track. And then all of a sudden I hear Noodlehead 23 got his DJ on it. Just kidding. That's not his name.
Noodlehead a spin?
Noodlehead. Nah, I don't know what his name was, but it was a random DJ name. And they just started rapping, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. You just wasted a minute of my time because you wanted this long ass beat. And then I had to wait until midnight. And I finally got to hear it, but that pissed me off. But I literally always go through that. SoundCloud plays with me. They're cappers.
Yeah, you gotta know how to look for the right thing.
You gotta finesse through,
I mean,
man.
I be looking like, and I'll look at the first one and I'm like, nah. Then I'll look at the second one and I'm like, they don't look credible either. Then I'll go to like the third one down that I see that has the right cover art, and I'm like, this might be it. But it's never it. It's always the wrong one.
Yo, you just having mad trouble on SoundCloud.
So much. And now I'm just listening to 5 different songs by other people, and it's like, yo, who told you to do this shit?
That's why I want to know.
Nobody likes a liar.
Like when Homeboy dropping, and also like he been working on that Rihanna album, and we never getting that shit, are we? We never getting.
We really thought. I feel like the beginning of this year we were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally, and we're still waiting.
Yeah.
But you know, that's Shell's wife, so. So I guess we just all have to wait.
Hey, patiently.
She's still looking fly though. You know, throughout the years she's been doing her thing.
Never not.
She was at that soccer game the other day. I was like, I see you.
She did a lot of different looks for Fenty, so maybe she's been working on her like clothing line,
of course,
and that business side of.
She doesn't have to do music anymore.
She like, really doesn't ever. She's already an icon.
Anti reached another pinnacle. I forgot what it was earlier on this year.
That was such an amazing album.
Albums of this decade from Rolling Stones.
Top 5?
That was an amazing album, though.
What?
They had the top 100 albums from this decade, and Anti was number 5.
Okay.
And My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy was number 1.
Sitting in a Monte Carlo.
Yo, I was gonna bring
yeah.
Take it easy. Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted deserves to be up there.
Yeah, that's definitely number 1.
That's definitely
What is it number 1?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Best album of this decade.
Oh, true. Okay,
we have fond memories around that time, dog. Like it was a dope time to be a fan of music.
Van era, man.
Yeah, bro. The Silver Spoon era, where Leroy had a random big ass spoon in the van. You remember?
I was a ballerina one year for Halloween.
What? Are you talking
that's her likening her experience to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy like we are. Don't do that.
That's what
I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what it was. I was a ballerina. What do you mean? It's a cover art.
One of the cover
of
arts.
them.
Yeah.
One of them, okay. But it's the
still the
main
cover
one.
art.
It's like the one everyone... That's one of the most popular ones.
See, no.
No, the one him fucking the what's it called? That's the one.
The knife.
Or the one with the knife through the head.
The sword through the ear. That's the.
It was 4 of them. That was 2. Ballerinas 3. What was the 4th one?
The painting of the black dude.
Okay, that one. But gotcha. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In my opinion,
the head is mine.
in my opinion, the ballerina one was the most popular.
She had like wine or some shit.
Everyone knew exactly why I wanted to be a ballerina, which is.
Did you do like the background too? Like
no,
certain people
it was
did?
too much to carry.
It's a fact. But it would have put the ensemble.
I would have had to. It would have. It would have made sense. But then I would have had to know how to do
because then you was just a ballerina.
I was. But in my mind, I knew.
I was a Kanye.
Inspo. I was a Kanye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. If I dropped Anti, I wouldn't want to force myself to drop anything either.
I don't think I don't think she cares to make music anymore, but I think she will end up making like island beat. Like
I mean, she's an artist, so I feel like she's been making music. Period, but she just
for
hasn't,
herself, just keeping it in the vault.
She just hasn't created a whole bunch of work that can be into like one project. You know what I mean? Something that makes sense.
But she's not dropping singles either, though.
With Burna Boy.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would
yeah, you listen to it, right?
I honestly
Fire, right?
Fire all the way.
Dude.
African Giant.
I literally think that she could have did a good. I mean, I like Georgia Smith, but I would like to have heard Rihanna on that track.
On that same one?
Yeah, on that same one. That beat is beautiful.
Burna Boy and Rihanna would be hard,
or The Secrets.
dog.
Like, that would have been
yeah, maybe on to something.
That's what I'm saying. I think that the next round of music, she's gonna do island music.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a reggae album.
Yeah, reggae.
It was supposed to be.
I'm like, what is island music? Caribbean vibes.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be
reggae.
fucking Afrobeat.
Whole,
it's gonna be Afrobeat. I guarantee you. Like that vibe.
I know. I wouldn't mind getting that right before summer.
DeVito dropped too. I ain't even listened to the album.
Summer.
I ain't listening to that.
Yeah, you ain't listened to DeVito shit either.
No.
I like him, man. He makes good music too. I did not. God damn. Okay, but I'm glad you listened to Burna Boy, bro. Try to told you. I keep on looking at the fucking time because that shit's blowing my. Hate to be the one that said I told you. Burna Boy, I wouldn't mind if he doesn't drop anything for quite some time either. He's a performer too. That boy,
really?
That boy be wildin'. I think he snuffed somebody in his concert. Shout out to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who he was until I didn't know who he was. I don't really listen. No, I didn't. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't listen to a lot of reggae. You know, so why would I really know reggae artists?
Afrobeat.
Like,
yeah, but
okay, but I feel like that all falls into the same type of categories, like Caribbean vibes.
Nothing that she's checking for.
Yeah, I'm not checking for it. So if I hear it with a popular artist or it's making, the Grammy nominations, of course I'm gonna look into it. But I was asleep. That shit.
Sweet.
hits. Yeah, he's a great artist for sure. I definitely want to listen to other projects from him before. I'm not saying I don't care if he makes music or not because I don't know yet. I don't know him as an artist.
Her due diligence.
But yeah, I want to figure it out for myself.
And not from other people.
I trust you. The way I put my faith in you, other people should.
That's real.
Same thing with you shows. Every time y'all sit here and y'all get into a conversation and I don't know the music or the artist or so on and so forth, or I'm newer to the artist and you guys know a lot more, I always go back and try to do my research on it because I'm like,
that's a fact.
Damn, what was I missing or what didn't I get? And then I can go back and rethink of the conversation and be like, okay, I see the point. I don't know. I like to do
that's a fact.
Like
I'll be doing the same shit, especially the people that you like respect their musical opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, if you said, I bet I'm gonna check it out.
That's why I'm waiting for this playlist to be finished. I want to see what y'all contribute.
Yes, keep it locked.
Let them know.
We are each, all three of us, as well as Jay, who co-stars in this as well. Everybody in Deadass, though, our whole team is gonna put together 25 songs each. It was of the year, right?
Roughly
25.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was supposed to be 100, top 100.
Yeah.
We're gonna put together
go
like
over it. Come on,
no.
I'm not taking those songs off.
Sticker's gonna drop a 50.
Bro, like every time we do things. All right. Anyways, let me finish the description, then we'll get into how
you can't put the whole
dramatic
album
this man is on everything. Anyways, so we're all supposed to only think of 25 or less songs
you put an extra on
for
the
top 2019 songs in any genre, anything that we can think of. I think we all have enough different tastes in music. We won't have too many overlaps.
I don't think so.
1000%.
Like maybe 5. I'd say 5 songs we'd overlap. And then so then we'll think of, it doesn't matter. Anyways.
That's why I dad 30-something songs.
Moral of the story is we're gonna put together a playlist for you guys. It's gonna be 100 songs long or so.
2019 playlist.
2019. It's the best songs between. Can I finish?
Correct.
Can I finish?
No, because Fab is coming.
Okay. So
Fab is coming.
Yes. Anyways, top songs of 2019 from all 4 of our point of views. So keep it locked because we are going to send you guys a link and we're going to give everyone access to it so we can show you our taste in music. And, if you fuck with it, 2020, we got a lot more coming for you.
There has to be Fab on there. That's a fact. He has to drop some fire.
But
I'm sure it's going to make sense.
That's going to come when it does. That whole album probably going to have to go in there.
I want to see if we get any surprise. That's what I'm saying. I want to see if there's any surprise drops, man. It's Black Friday.
Somebody else dropping Friday.
Kendrick and Cole. Nah, imagine.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Now, remember they dropped that track on Black Friday, though, a couple years ago? Niggas forgot about it, but it was hard.
And we got a date, too, and nothing never came of it.
we got J. Cole's album.
They played with us.
They pumped faked us several times already. I'm tired of it, man.
But that single
I don't know anybody else coming out with an album on
There's somebody else
Black
dropping
Friday.
on Friday.
A lot of people like to do
Friday?
Black Friday drops.
Somebody else is dropping.
Because it's like a holiday. Yeah, it's like a buying holiday, a spending money type of holiday. So I feel like a lot of people drop projects and things like that because whether you're streaming the album or not, they usually come up with like clothes, pieces, little things that you can buy.
Little
support them, and it'll be popular around that time. So.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I hate this. This cover art blows my.
Bro, I didn't know that was him. I didn't know that was the weekend. Can we show them? He looks like Lil Duval. I said, who is this guy?
That's the amphetamines, my nigga.
That's the amphetamine.
That's the amphetamines. Tell me it's not.
And he's on to it. Yo. Oh man, that's why I want to see what vibe my son's gonna be on with this drop, bro. He wearing the suit. Looking all Vegas stuff.
Nigga, the blur.
The blur effect. He looked like he having a good time being heartless.
Oh, he definitely is. He having a good time on some amphetamines.
It's lights. It looks like it's kind of like a...
They had a party. That's what it looked like.
Like a Vegas vibe. There's another picture out there.
That's worse. That one is way worse. He looks...
It says real love.
He just looks stupid.
He just looks stupid.
He has a backwards, what do you call it when it's a business in the front, party in the back?
A mullet?
A mullet. He has a backward afro mullet. That's what he has. It's short in the back, and then it just gets long and pointy at the top. But it looked like somebody went like... Somebody just smacked the top of his head so it would slant a little bit. Just slashed it.
We cutting your ass, boy. Cutting your ass, little boy.
He was going through something. Who picked out? Who lets The Weeknd wear his hair the way that he does? That's the real question.
Talking.
Stop.
He said it.
Listen, man. Who must have been on amphetamines, to tell you the truth, is
somebody.
Lil Fizzy. Lil Fizzo.
Oh yeah, he done fucked it up for everybody. But you know funny thing. When I first heard the whole Lil Fizz and J Boog and Omarion Millennial Tour cancellation, I was thinking he was the other light-skinned member.
That's racist.
Remember? No. J Boog. I thought J Boog was the other light-skinned one, but he's actually the darker one. No, they're not memorable, honestly. But the only reason why I know is because me, my friend, and her boyfriend were watching YouTube videos, and he had told us that the team member, the other artist.
Call him a character?
He's a character. No, he was talking about how Chris Stokes.
Like this was Starbucks?
He came out about Chris Stokes raping them. Do you remember him?
That dark.
The dark skin one, he came out saying that Chris Stokes was raping them and making them all like have sex with each other and do like weird things. Anyways,
blow past that part, please.
He was talking about that, and story. I was thinking that was J Boog, and I was like,
oh my god,
did Lil Fizz fumble his bag or did he try to fumble
there was some bags fumbled?
Because he just came out. I was just very confused at the whole thing, but it was funny because we watched like 6 videos of this guy talking about how they were like raping each other.
I know who he was talking about. I forget his name too.
It was J Boog, and I was like, oh my god, why are they even talking?
He's like the light skinned bold boy, right?
It was Lil Fizz fumbling his bag because he fucked Omarion's baby mama. And we all thought this is the funny part. We all thought that he was playing cool. We all were like, oh, we wish we had the same attitude as him. No. Like, yo, he don't give a fuck about anything.
I thought it was weird.
Nonchalant. I know.
He was too cool.
Everyone really thought it was
cool about it. I like
it's because he had some shit
cool.
up his sleeve.
Cool. Way too cool.
That's the ultimate petty. He gets petty king of this 2019 year.
Now why is he petty king?
He's petty king because he told everybody he didn't give a fuck. And then on Lil Fizz's birthday announced, nigga, you ain't coming on tour with us. You stay your ass home.
None of them, by the way.
None of them. It's me because I'm the star. Remember, I'm the one that went solo and killed everybody and made records and hits that people think of more than any B2K songs ever. Yeah, that's me.
Nigga said, you
can have my baby mama or whatever.
He said, shoot program.
But I'm the
23-hour lockdown. Yo, Maybach
Bow Wow.
Maybach O in the building.
With
petty.
Bow Wow.
Fire. It's the great. It's beautiful.
Listen, people sleep on his run as Maybach O, man.
Bro.
What song did Omarion and Bow Wow have together?
Let me
hold you down.
I hate that shit.
Like I'm supposed to.
Great sample, though. That shit is classic, though. You think of a lot of the songs that we came up with back then, you play them now, them shit's still going. Them shit's a classic, bro.
What I think is crazy is that Bow Wow used to make these songs, and now I can never imagine him making a good record.
He made Out of My System.
I know, I'm saying, like, he used to be so good, and now it's just like, if you try to make something, I don't know if I would listen to it.
Do y'all remember Out of My System? That shit,
yes, Out of My System.
God, that shit was hard. You know
what you do to me. You don't even understand.
That's it. That's the one.
You know what you do to me. It's so hard to get you out of my system.
That shit was bumping. And then Max B came out with his own rendition that is hard to ride around with the pistol. And that shit was hard too. Shout out to Max. He's dropping December 2. Yes. And he's almost free too. Shout out the Wave. You cannot keep the wave away because the earth is 90% water. You heard? So he will always be here.
That was what we were thinking.
Water.
But yeah, that shit, I didn't know exactly what was going on with Homeboy and Omarion's girl, so people called me up and I was like, you played it right. You did good. You did good.
I just seen Lil Duval post and I was like, let me get into my investigation because I'm confused. And then the memes started flooding in.
Private Eye.
And I said, here we go. Mm-hmm. That's why. And then I seen the cover art.
Back
this
to back.
This is Bow Wow.
Back to back.
Back to back with the flames.
What was the guest that had Pretty Ricky,
Sammy,
Ying Yang Twins?
The last Millennium Tour?
No,
this new one.
We opened the X.
Oh, that's what they are?
Yeah.
I
think there's 2 more.
Poster? Yeah, it's those 4 and somebody else.
I might have to really go to this. I was out of town for the last one when it came to the area, but I'm definitely gonna have to get
early Millennium lineup.
Yin Yang Twins.
I could fuck with that.
And Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, tell you something that you might like to hear.
Yeah, Omarion, Bow Wow, Yin Yang Twins, Lloyd, Sammy, Pretty Ricky, and Soulja Boy.
What do you think the Yin Yang Twins are gonna perform first?
Yeah, no.
She got her hands up on her knees and then her both on the thighs. She like to twerk and I can tell she's like, she got her hands on one side.
Wow.
Look at Shorty snap.
Yo, that shit hard.
Went off though.
Hard.
I went off. They had his.
Yo.
They got
To the
window. They got a 30 minute
To the wall.
Way longer than 30 minutes.
Drop down up. I think,
longer than 30 minutes.
I think window is it to the window to the wall?
You know
or
what blows
wall?
mine? They goes like you were talking about the flames.
To the window to the wall. It's like
I didn't realize it. It's like in like the graphic.
In their skull.
Someone just Photoshop and shit like
But yeah, so I think to the window to the wall is gonna be first. That or what was it?
Nah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait to put that one.
What was the song we were just singing? What was it? Why?
You close out with that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta wait for that one.
To the wall. I feel like they would close out or maybe start with Whisper song.
Or whistle while you twerk.
Oh, whistle while you twerk.
Right, we
Listen, people forget, bro. Like, get low.
I ain't gonna say that part.
Now, Bedroom Boom. Y'all remember that shit with Avant?
Was
Bedroom
that
Boom?
them? That's a. Oh, I'm like, what? That was not them. That was him by himself.
Nah, bro.
He was not with Yin Yang Twins. He was.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yes.
That was a remix, I think.
Oh my god.
Bedroom Boom.
Yes.
My
if I'm bugging, you tell me. That was like 2004. Isn't that crazy? That's mad.
I thought it was like 90s.
Shit, bro.
That shit's so old.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I say that to say
like
way more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, true.
But you know, for the Millennium Tour, they probably keep it. I'm not sure how the last one went, but
how long was the last one?
I don't know.
The concert.
I can imagine it was probably like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. So everybody.
Oh, I love long concerts. As long as I have sitting room.
Nigga, it has all of Bow Wow's hits, which is a shit ton.
Should he come out with a little Bow Wow? You just don't know the way you move so fast.
Yin Yang Twins and Avant.
Well, there you go. That's a point for Kelly. That's negative point.
People forget.
It's negative half a point.
All right,
because I had the song.
I mean, I guess you get a little bit of credit.
You know.
Ooh. Okay.
You feel me? Give me my half a point.
Are you really trying to do some slow yin yang though?
That's what he wants to listen to.
No, I was just saying
I think
they have shit that people forget about, like the low key bangers, like the I joint. I don't think a lot of people remember that shit either.
They still play that at college bars. But
what the young boys
I doubt that they're gonna play Bedroom Boom.
I didn't say that.
He was just going to
so much. I hate you so much.
He was just going to
But will you be there? Will you pull up?
I am gonna pull up actually.
Pull up.
With that lineup, I definitely pull up. I just had Tourette's. With that.
You sounded like a Yin Yang twin.
Wow.
She got her in the bottom and both on the thigh.
Yo, that shit boosted my shit all day. Yo.
Oh, that I knew it?
I'm telling you. No, the way you did it was perfect, bro.
The fact that you knew all the words too, that also helps.
That shit was perfect. So yeah, shout out to Lil Fizz for fumbling the bag with B2K.
Right, that's this amazing tour.
Now, will Omarion perform his B2K shit too?
Imagine.
Oh, this petty shit?
He might have.
Only
what if he sings? Yeah, no. He sings all day verses.
And does a better job.
Dancing and all that shit.
Doing all.
They're gonna have a rain on him during touch and shit. With the Tim's on.
Ooh, can you do touch? Touch.
Nigga, that video's fire, bro.
Where's Omarion? We gonna go down Omarion's hits.
Didn't he have O? I was just about to start singing, so that was what the O was, not me saying O.
O was classic.
Going down.
Which one you just said? Icebox. Classic. Isn't that Timberland?
Yes,
yeah, it was. Yes.
Oh my God.
Did Justin Timberlake come out with My Love at that time?
My Love.
Right?
Around there, yeah.
Around that time. I remember listening to both of those songs.
That was different the school bus.
Oh, Timberland produced that. Like, they are a good pair. Justin Timberlake.
I forgot this was an Omarion song, if that sounds crazy. Because he says his name as soon as the Supposed to Be joint with him and Janae.
Oh, I didn't know that was on. Oh, it was. It was an Omarion.
Listen to the first song, like the first word that comes out of his mouth.
Omarion. Yeah.
And we forgot it's a nigga song.
It's breezy.
Because you know
he has like the last verse.
But eat the booty like groceries. That's why. That shit.
Janae had the last.
That's what I'm saying.
She has the last one. Was he on the first?
Omarion got
It
some
wasn't
joints,
memorable.
Man.
What?
If your chick,
he's the first verse.
Memorable.
No, his verse.
Oh, yeah.
He's the first
No, that
verse.
song is memorable. I remember knowing Janae's whole verse.
Yeah, but fuck it. Janae, get that nigga back for that shit.
If y'all two come close to me, he gonna have to eat this booty like grocery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now she ain't saying that no more.
She in love. She tied it up now.
I don't know what she's.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know
what is going on? Can y'all tell us
I
what's going
think
on with
it's-
Janae? Can y'all
I think
tell
it's
us?
a back and forth thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because I really
You know
don't.
when you stuck?
toxic.
Yeah, it is.
You know when you
toxic.
what?
When you're stuck.
Oh, I heard something else.
Yo, that's a fact.
What did you think I
He
said?
said suck. I'm gonna say.
No.
I'm sure she
Stop
is.
mid-sentence, so I was like, wait,
He said-
what? Where's she going? with
I'm
this?
sure she is, but goddamn.
No, I'm saying like when you're stuck in a situation.
I know, but
That situationship. That's literally what
it's
that
like
is.
they
A
came back
situationship.
together to be apart, to be against, be together again.
I think to like,
That's weird.
I don't know. I think it's good for the music, so I'm here for it right now.
What do you
Y'all
call
go
them
do
together?
y'all
What is that called?
do. A situation.
2088?
88.
Oh,
Is that what they
okay.
doing?
Yeah, they might be in a situationship though.
I was about to say, what if all that shit was just marketing for the next 2088 album?
That would be great. Honestly, that was a good album, and they did. That
They're already
was
on
like a
3
mini
songs
movie.
together this year. Just Lucy's and shit on each other's songs.
Oh yeah,
might-
he's
they
on
might
that.
actually
She's on a
drop
single
a
again joint with him.
Yeah.
She just dropped a joint with him on it, right?
Yeah, he wasn't even.
It could be.
credited.
It could be like a little tease, a preview.
Oh, they
to a
teasing.
new-
They-
What would it be?
they definitely
2099.
teasing. They nasty.
2099.
They them,
2188.
Both the motherfuckers like 5'1", and both the motherfuckers
2188.
nasty.
189.
2189. 2089.
Those are some little
That's
nasty
ugly.
motherfuckers
2089.
just running out of here. I don't know what Janae going through, but
99 and 2000.
Sean,
Good working with some ass.
Sean
yeah,
going
you
crazy.
bet, yeah. Why did they
Janae was
put,
going crazy.
Juvenile in this.
On what?
Is Juvenile a headliner
On what?
for the Millennium Tour?
Girl, number one, we're past that conversation. Number two, no.
I just thought about it. He
What?
would be 2000.
No, he's in the 90s.
Would he not be
Hot
2000s
Boys.
too? Okay, well,
Plus, he only had.
I feel like he's like early 2000s
Nah,
too.
his hits, all of his main hits was in
With
the
90s?
Oh, man.
Then we had Rodeo.
Don't mind-
in
she's
the
young.
early
Don't mind her.
2000s.
I am
That's just the
young.
one.
Don't mind her.
Yeah,
I was a
Rodeo in the
baby at that
2000s.
time.
Want to do the
Okay.
rodeo.
I was older then, so I could
yeah.
remember when that released. So that's why I'm getting my credit back.
The
No
Rodeo.
disrespect to him, by the way, because he's still making music. He's still
I wanted him to be
rapping.
on it. I would have.
Like, he still raps.
Wait, what was he just featured
He's a
on?
rapper still.
I forget.
He didn't give up.
But
on
he
his
literally-
craft.
But he killed that
People
shit.
just
It was
stopped
like-
But he's one of those that he formed businesses outside of music as well. So he just been chilling, but he can still.
I mean, that's a lot
He can still
of-
rap.
Look at T.I.
He nice.
Look at Nick Cannon.
Oh, that's something we ain't mentioned before either. Him on the red table.
Oh, I ain't
Oh,
seen
After all
T.I.?
that. Yeah.
I ain't
What
seen
did they?
that.
I
He
didn't
brought
watch
Tiny
it.
as well.
Yeah,
On the-
I feel like they don't mind doing all that together, which is cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
OD.
that's great for a marriage. But yeah, I didn't watch it because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be bothered by the conversation.
No, it wasn't that
It was
bad.
straight.
Like the way they
As
put it.
problematic as you thought it would be.
Yeah, the way they put it just seemed like some regular, family shit, and it just got blown out of proportion. I'm not sure. I never heard like his initial statements, like about the whole Hyman
Yeah,
shit.
besides the clip.
Right.
Not even like a video, audio. Nothing.
I just saw everybody going crazy on it, so I didn't even touch it. You know what I mean? But in the Red Table talk, he had Tiny there, and they were like, "Yo, listen, like." I just wanted to make sure she was good. Like, Tiny was there. My daughter was there, of course. She said she was cool with it, so I just pulled up. That's basically what it was. Literally the whole conversation.
But he says every year.
That's
And
what
if
they
you
do,
watch
I
the
guess.
interview,
That
he
part
literally
was
says
dope.
every year he goes with her to get her hymen checked because it can get broken
Oh, yeah,
by
that does sound very
anything.
weird.
I heard
So
that
it's
part
like-
was a joke. He said that jokingly.
He
can't say
wasn't
that about your
laughing.
daughter,
Like,
though.
But I never
that's like
seen
a
him-
weird
him
joke to
actually
make.
saying it. I don't know his
Right.
tone, if he's being like sarcastic or
In,
something like
in,
that.
in the
Something
Red
like
Table
No,
talk, he was
it
like,
literally, it was like normal conversation. Like if me and how the tone that I'm talking in right now,
No,
if you
I
were to
didn't
ask
hear
me
it.
a
I
question,
never heard it.
no, but I'm explaining
No,
to you. Like that's
Like, I understand you're saying
that's
that.
what it was. I'm just saying like that's exactly how he was reacting. So imagine you watching that.
I'm telling you.
And then
motherfucker.
Apparently.
I had a boss up on you real quick. You weren't letting me finish.
We'll toss
So-
out this fucking window. I swear to God. yo.
Do it then,
I could.
okay?
Not that.
But
It'll be on live.
basically,
Camera too?
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it didn't seem like a joke. It really didn't. I mean, the world took it as serious. I mean, the world does misread a lot of different situations, but it was like clear. It was just weird and blow shit out of proportion. But literally, the conversation was, go with her every year to get it checked.
But I would take it like that too. It sounds weird.
It's just weird. It's weird for you to go at any time to. I mean, it's I guess amongst different families, they have different traditions and they're comfortable with different things. But I don't even go to the gynecologist with my mom. The first time that I went and I really got like checked out, my mom wasn't in the room because I didn't want her to be, because that's like grown woman private.
Right.
When it comes to your, private parts and getting everything checked and someone actually going and putting things in their tools and swiping and checking and doing all that. Like, that's very personal. Like, you don't even want the doctor to be down there, but you have to because, of course, your health. But that's crazy. And then to go and make sure your hymen isn't broken, like, who cares?
Just picture that nigga. Honest, just picture him with a fucking magnifying glass.
If you're not having sex,
okay, we're good.
And it breaks for natural reasons, and it just broke for natural reasons. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know you're not fucking, then it don't matter.
She could have been twerking too hard.
Just pop that shit.
She threw that ass on some dick on accident.
That's accident there.
On accident. Imagine she comes home at 2 a.m. She's 18. She's grown. Like, that's the weird part. Is she not like young, needing a parent really to be there? Like, I mean, but at the same time, like I said, I don't know how she grew up. She could not be. She could be more comfortable with them, and maybe that's their relationship in a family dynamic. But I personally think that there's different levels to when you go to the gynecologist and the comfort of having your parent in the room, let alone like a significant other or anything else. Like, it's weird. It's a very personal moment.
She was 15 and 16 years old at the time.
And I never said that her mother wasn't present.
Right.
Her mom was present every time.
Together. Right. He was just, most fathers don't go, but he was just present. Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't make the doctor's appointment.
No.
He was already.
She like, this nigga told me what to say right before we got on here.
This false narrative has just been sensationalized.
So at the time, her mother welcomed your presence, and your daughter did too.
Okay.
Yeah. That was never
all right, that's it. It's long. All right, so he didn't mean it the way that he. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the way like he responded to her, I'm just like,
I don't think he's a creep though. I never thought he was a creep. I just thought it was funny and weird. I thought he was overprotective. Controlling and overprotective. And I think that
that's all parents got their own.
It's him caring about his child. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just some things don't need to be shared with the world.
One thing I do like about
from conversation at all.
What he did with that is towards the end, he was like, I realized like I shouldn't have done that, so I apologize like to her. 1,000%, like ASAP.
But
I don't give a fuck what everybody else says.
But
that's what he was saying. He was like, I don't give a fuck what nobody else says. As long as she's cool with it, I'm cool with it. I'm like, there you go, T.I.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't have no point to prove outside your family.
As long as you and your hymen are fine with it, I'm cool with it. And she was like, nah, you good. And then he said, okay. So, game over. I guess,
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. When the people that you love aren't mad at you for it, then whatever. But speaking of
hymen?
Family things and family dynamics.
Hey.
It is Thanksgiving time, and it's the best time to go home to your family or anyone who, it doesn't have to be blood related, anybody that you love, all the people that you're thankful that are in your life and care about you.
All them niggas.
This is the time to be with them and to really eat some good food.
It's a fact.
Jeez, that's what I'm thankful for. I cannot wait to eat good food.
Yes.
I ate good food yesterday. I made good food. I ate good food. And I'm really ready to eat my mom's good food. Oh, I haven't had her cooking in so long. I hate being an adult. I hate being an adult.
I don't get mom's good cooking no more.
I don't. I got to make my own. I got to be the mama in the house.
Are y'all driving? Y'all getting out of here for Thanksgiving?
I am. I'm actually leaving after this.
You getting flued out?
Safe travels, y'all. If y'all
I'm flying in my car myself. I'm flying myself out.
That's what she's saying.
I'm speeding.
Like the picture from earlier.
I'm gonna float
the weekend
back to where my family lives.
She's just like this. Nah, I need you to take that pic later.
What?
Like the motion blur, like you just drive and just.
Oh, can I do that? Would I have to put my hair up?
All you got to do is just swipe it when you take the pic.
I'll put some shades on and make them crooked.
But imagine the iPhone camera feels so good it stabilizes, you just can't do it.
You just like. It's just a regular still.
I try to be cool and take blurry pictures sometimes because sometimes blurry pictures come out cool, like walking blurry pictures and stuff. In the moment,
motion blur.
Yeah, motion blur.
That was a good radio game.
Yeah, we got to be safe.
Like a great one. My face always comes out looking retarded, and then my body's still, so it just looks like I'm a wild dog.
She's like, yo,
I look like an angry chihuahua.
Delete that one.
Whole time.
What are y'all looking forward to, like food wise? You say your mom's cooking.
Yes.
What in specific? I'm looking forward to pernil 1,000%.
That is what I'm looking forward to.
Well, I'm looking forward to my Spanish half of the family.
Is the best part of a Puerto Rican Thanksgiving you will ever experience in your life. Puerto Rican, honestly, anything.
It could just be a Puerto Rican
but
Wednesday,
definitely that.
You get that good. Yeah, man. Over on Tuesday, actually, we were discussing the most overhyped. Yes. Most
I cannot wait.
With or without ketchup?
With ketchup. Patela with ketchup is the best.
Whatever floats your boat.
Way to eat it. You feel me? It's its own little, I call it a Spanish meatloaf.
No.
It's not. It doesn't taste anything like that, but with ketchup, it's kind of cool.
No. I'm going to blow by that. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But we were talking about...
With ketchup, it's good. No, I'm serious.
I want to know your opinions. We were talking on Tuesday in the afternoon show. Shout out to Corey, 12 o'clock lunch mix. Every Tuesday and Thursday on 104.5 The Beat. Shameless plug.
He's working.
We were talking about the most overhyped Thanksgiving dish.
Stuffing.
Turkey.
Koya said turkey. Stuffing. Exclusive City said stuffing. I said green bean casserole.
Not everybody does.
I don't do green bean. A lot of people do though. Every Friendsgiving I've had, that's a lot of
people do casseroles. Period. I didn't even know what the hell a casserole was.
The casserole shit is dead. I don't know who created a casserole. Honestly, it's really not that bad. But I expect that at a white like work party.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, any type of casserole is a Caucasian dish for sure. So it's nowhere in my household.
Shout out to the Caucasian listeners.
We love y'all. We love y'all and your green bean casserole.
It's dry, but fuck it.
You feel me? It's pretty moist. The turkey might be dry, but
Jesus.
No, it's pretty moist.
Who are you defending?
Moist.
I'm saying, I eat green bean casserole. I never made it. But I do partake in the consuming.
Moist is a great word.
Moist.
Yeah, moist. It's a little moist. We got a little sauce on it or whatever, but that turkey be dry.
Moist music.
Hey, man, turkey can't be done.
That's what I said, but
can be done correct.
But yes,
my mom makes some fire turkey. She uses that squeeze thing. What is it called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like a little baser?
The baser. We base it literally like once it gets to all the flavors cooking in the oils and everything at the bottom of the pan, we base it every like 30 minutes.
You gotta get the syringe. Actually get up in there.
Yeah, you cut holes in it when you season it.
You get that syringe, take that needle and just
put a whole bunch of amphetamines in that bit.
Butter. You stick butter inside?
Yeah, you deep fry it.
Oh well, we just
yeah, my man was talking about deep fried turkey.
When you deep fry it, you have to needle in.
Inject some butter in it. Get it
I never deep fried.
Is that you injecting right?
I'm not. No. I did never. I've never had a fried turkey at my parents' house. I've only had it already served at really the first time I had fried turkey was this last Friendsgiving. So I'm capping. I only had it once. It was already, I got to the party a little bit late. So maybe that's why I was a little more on the dry side. But my family, we bake our turkeys. We've never fried it. And it's never been like oh my God, let's fry it. But my sister and her brother, my sister and her fiance are doing Thanksgiving at their new house for the first time. So maybe they'll try new shit and we'll fry turkey outside.
My family's big enough where we have usually two turkeys. One like baked traditionally in the oven and another one like deep fried. Just to have some variety.
That's another conversation.
Cool. Yeah, a lot of people do like cooking. Yeah. They have their family do like turkey cook-offs, which is cool, but I think turkey
also
is like...
ham too.
Hamon. Like honey glazed.
I like honey glazed ham, but like... I don't really like ham at all.
My girlfriend doesn't like ham.
I don't really like ham.
I'm not the biggest ham fan either.
I'm not a huge ham fan. Like,
I'll fuck some ham
it's pretty tasty. My mom makes it really good. She puts brown sugar on it and everything. It's really good, but I can only eat like one piece of it just so I can taste it.
Just to make her happy.
Just to make her happy. I have everything in front of me. I like potato salad too. My mom makes it really good.
I'm not the biggest potato salad guy.
Really?
Ever. No.
You're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but like I'll eat it, but I don't.
Essential dish. I feel like arroz con gandules and pernil and potato salad are the most famous like
There's Thanksgiving.
like
At my
dishes
house.
in a. I swear to God, with the patele. Like on the side though, you don't eat it all at the same time. But
Everything.
Can't wait, man.
Everything.
I'm
Yes.
trying to think of what
I saw
else.
that too. Oh,
My phone is dying. And we're back. We're back.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. We do we just started doing mac and cheese, honestly.
Mac and cheese is
I miss
Mashed
mac- I miss-
potato, like
we don't
regular
do too
mashed
much mac and
potatoes.
cheese.
staple in the black household.
I was about to say, shout out to my
what is
man
your,
Isaiah, bro.
thing?
Greens, mac and cheese.
Collard greens,
My-
cornbread.
Corn.
My family-in-law is black though, so I think
yeah.
his mom, my sister's fiance's mom, is going to contribute. And I think it's going to be a big Thanksgiving this year because his sister, his mom, his dad are more than likely going to be there. He has extended brothers from his dad. Like, there's a
Everybody's
lot of
pulling up.
I feel like everyone's going to pull up because their new house to a family affair. So
man, I
I might
wait,
have
man.
different dishes this year. It might not be all Latin,
Just bring the
like
flan.
centered. So I'll let y'all know. But yeah, flan got to be there for sure. That's a
You
dessert.
got 2 weeks to try it all.
So what is on your Thanksgiving menu?
Staple, turkey, ham, mac and cheese, cornbread, some good ass sweet potato pie. That's my favorite dessert.
Yo,
Yeah,
who has their sweet
candy
potato
yams
pie?
are the best.
Oh yeah, That's a fact.
yeah.
Patty LaBelle,
Patty pies.
yes.
Yeah, the patty pies.
Petty pies.
Yeah,
Are they the
but-
little ones?
Yeah, but my mom,
She
her
know what
sweet
she
potato
does.
pie is,
Fire. Is it? She makes it herself.
yeah.
Oh,
whole-
yeah.
My pops
whole
kills
thing.
fucking apple pies every fucking.
I love apple pie.
apple
Homemade
pie.
apple pie is like
with a little puff of ice cream with it. Oh,
what is it?
They even like
What
some
is it?
powder-
What is
I think
it?
like put like mad powdered
Little
sugar
scoop.
on top of it.
Little booty cheek.
A la mode.
Touch it.
God,
I mean, anything a la
dog.
mode
It's hot.
is pretty fire though.
I'm ready
You
to
see
go.
the smoke coming off.
I'm ready to
The
go.
ice cream melting along the side of the apple pie.
I am ready
Nigga said,
to
I'm
go.
hungry.
Put the microphone to your stomach.
Okay,
Nigga
and then
said,
I'm
"Wrap it
thinking we
up."
have the same staple menu basically in our households.
I just told you, yeah.
Typically,
When you said it
We
earlier,
did.
I'm like, that's it.
So-
But it's a little different because
With the Boricuas,
my-
it's over.
it's over.
All right.
That's all good. But yeah, since I started, yeah, I got you because your phone's on. Since I started coming out here, and my girl, like her family, has a lot of people in it and shit, some different cultures. So that's where like I had the green bean casserole for the first time. So I'm pretty sure that bitch gonna be there.
That bitch.
She gonna pull up like, hey y'all.
What's happening?
I think it was last year. I don't remember if it was for Thanksgiving though, but it was a family gathering that they did bacon wrapped asparagus, and that shit was fire.
I never had it.
Fucking
Bacon and asparagus
fire.
is good together.
They
period.
wrapped the bitch around the. Yo, I was like, no. I need more of these. You need to put me
You
on.
use them as chopsticks and do that.
Give me those. But yeah,
Chopsticks.
all that minus the
Chopsticks.
turkey. We don't do too much turkey in my family.
We definitely do turkey because
do
it's
penne. We do
Thanksgiving.
15 of 'em.
But penne for sure.
4 trays at the same time in the oven, my
Bro,
nigga?
I'm telling you,
God
bro.
So, oh
They be
my
cooking them
God,
shits.
that's my favorite part of Thanksgiving.
They be cooking them shits on Tuesday for Thursday. You know what I mean? Like,
Slow
So
roasted,
good.
my nigga.
You eat good literally. Oh, speaking
Falling
of
off the bone sometimes.
what I want to say, our closing poll will be today. Is just like flashback to last Thanksgiving that we spent together. It was our very first Thanksgiving together. It was our very first holiday together as a full team.
big fact.
How long do you keep Thanksgiving leftovers? I say 2 days max. That's it. After 2 days, the food's done. Let it go. If you didn't eat it by then, you should have given it to the homeless, given it to friends, given it to somebody who is going to eat that food, because I do not like to waste food. That is one thing I don't like to waste food. But I do think it is a 2-day limit on that. Now, Shells told us last year that he waits a week or two before even
At least
thinking
a week.
about.
No.
At least a week.
No. 2 weeks.
It was a week or
At least
two.
a week.
The 2 was the
You wild,
maximum,
man.
which a 2 should have been
2 days
the
is
ultimate
crazy.
no.
2 days is
But
a waste.
he definitely said he could eat it for the rest of
Nigga, you gonna throw away a
the
whole
time.
tray of pernil?
He's eating into Thanksgiving, into
after
Christmas.
2 days, my nigga? You gonna eat some pernil after 2
He's-
days?
No,
Thank-
2 days is the 2 days. First of all, it doesn't even last in my house
God,
2 days,
nigga,
because
come on.
everybody's
That's a
eating
good
three
point.
three plates. You know what I mean? If your
But
family
if nobody
eating
was
like
there,
that,
though,
That's a fact.
if nobody was there,
If you
then
had a
yes,
tray.
okay,
That-
it
that's
might be
what
different. But
that's
I'm
what we
still not
saying.
eating it after
See?
2 days.
So
I'm donating it.
I got a day added. I got a day
No, you
added, my
don't.
nigga. That's
After
3
2 days, I'm donating it to somebody who
Nope.
might be hungry. I'll put it in plates and give it to someone who's
So,
hungry.
you gonna say it's not good enough for me?
No.
But it's good enough for somebody else.
That's what I was gonna say.
Exactly
No,
what you're
I'm saying after
nigga.
2 days, if I don't eat it on the second day, I'm gonna go and give it to people who are homeless while
On
it's
the
still
third
good.
day, the pernil rose.
It's their dinner. It's their
from
last
the
dinner for the day. You're
So
not
it's
getting
just
my
personal
point.
preference that you just don't want to eat it
I'm not
after
eating
2
that
days.
after 2 days, but I will donate it or give it to somebody who's hungry and they can eat it for dinner. You're not giving one person 17 meals to last for 2 weeks. You're giving them the last one. They should be eating it on the last day.
You think all meal prepping is...
I don't meal prep, so
I didn't
and
say
I don't meal prep. No, I'm saying I don't meal prep for that reason because I'm not eating it.
So you think all these people that are meal prepping are eating bad food, or
I just don't trust it. I don't know. Maybe it works, but I wouldn't eat food after a few days.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Definitely not no meats, nothing like that.
Listen, them bitches is good. Say like
time.
5 days.
What is it?
How you're cooking
80%
everything
of the
like
time, every time.
I would say 5 days.
Hey,
Be safe.
Hey, I'm not mad
That's
at that.
crazy.
That's an acceptable
Like,
answer.
I think 3-day meal preps are acceptable. Even my best friend and me were talking about it.
You
'cause
do
we
know
brought
the refrigerator keeps it cool, right?
Yeah, I understand they're not leaving it out. I just wouldn't eat it anyways.
I'll eat some.
So how long do you
Pernell
keep
gets
your
left out for a
Thanksgiving
while.
leftovers?
I mean, I just said I think
just
like
said
5 days is a good like.
So y'all both
buffer.
say about a week?
I'm good
That's
with a
crazy.
week.
You're still eating it like nothing
Yes.
every day.
If there's
Yes.
anything left, yeah.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a super fact.
Oh, no.
Make a sandwich, my nigga.
Oh no.
With some. Oh my god.
That could
Like
be
a
a
good
second
5
day
days.
thing.
That bitch still good.
Still.
5 days.
You know
is
your favorite
way too
places
long.
that you go to keep their food past like fucking 4 days and shit.
Already cooked?
Yes.
They have shelf life.
What are my favorite places that do that?
So
Yes.
wherever, like you could say whatever restaurant, and I guarantee you most of those places
Keep cooked food.
keep food. Keep
I am saying cooked food. I'm not keeping a cooked meal for longer
cooked
than
food
2
is
days.
different. Yeah, cooked
That's
food
what
is
I'm
different.
saying. Where meal prepping is cooked, Thanksgiving is cooked. I'm not talking about. Of course, I keep meats in
But
my
that's different
fridge all
because
week.
because you're a professional establishment, you're not going to give somebody something that's not made fresh. But if you're meal prepping and you have a fridge and you have mad
I don't
food,
meal prep for
you're-
this reason. That's my point.
That's exactly what I told you before. So I don't understand why you keep on going. It's a personal
is-
preference. You want to eat it
This has
past
going,
not past 2 days.
This
and
is
that's it.
going way past the playful point.
I just feel
And
like
I
it
want
is
y'all
not.
both-
I just
good
don't
for you to
understand where
eat
she was
it.
going from.
No, because I asked you the question, then you said your favorite. You don't think your favorite
Please.
restaurants
Please.
do that.
Oh,
So
because
you
I thought
try-
of Starbucks
no.
and everything like that because they have shelf lives. But I didn't hear you say
yeah,
cook.
I was just
I
talking
didn't hear
about
you say
like
cook
I
food.
didn't say cooked food, but I was
Yeah.
assuming we all were thinking cooked
That's why I
food.
was like, what are you talking about?
No. I really meant like cooked food. I'm not eating
This
it.
has going on.
Listen,
After that.
5 days.
Way too much.
That's
Oh, dude.
crazy.
At least
5
a
days.
week. Minimum a week.
That's
So-
it. I have nothing else to say to you guys.
Yeah, just
after
trim
that.
this like 10
That's it.
minutes. This like
Big facts.
just put when she says 5. No, when she says 3. Just cut it there. Just cut it.
Yeah.
But listen,
I'm gonna take you
we
at
also
3.
real quick we have to do what we're thankful for.
Yes.
Let's go around.
I said spending time with people and the menus, and then we got into food menus.
We didn't get to the rest of us though.
Well, that was your fault.
No.
Nobody
'cause
chimed in. I asked you, we started talking about
Yeah, then
menus.
y'all started talking about other shit.
All right.
We get it. We can play it back.
We can't right now actually, but continue.
We will eventually be able to play it back. Thankful for family, opportunity, my job, my health. You know.
Listen, that's a lot of things, man. Now how you say it's a little too
It
much.
says 3 things. That's way too much, bro. You got to cut that down. You got to trim that.
It's too many things.
You can't be thankful for that.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it.
You get your
Also,
shit
the
together.
podcast family, you know, all the fans. Thankful for y'all. Thankful for.
I was like, damn, he ain't think. I was waiting for
I know
it.
she was waiting for it.
She's like this.
I'm like playing
was
with my
waiting for
pants.
it.
Like,
She
is he
was waiting
gonna
for it.
say?
He would have
his
given you it
podcast
in
family?
5 days.
Exactly.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait. Give that
Wait
shelf
till I'm
life.
done eating all.
The shelf life.
Shelf
on
life,
thanks you.
my thankfulness.
Yo, that shelf life
The shelf
on thanks
on
is
thanks.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah, what's the shelf life on that, yo? Yeah, that might be the new inside joke. Yeah, what's the shelf life on that?
What's the shelf life on that? No, that's fire. That's fire. Now we might that might could go.
so those are all the things you're thankful for?
That might could go.
I'm thankful for my Xbox. I'm thankful. No, I'm deadass. I love that thing, bro.
There's a YouTube video that
He's
starts
in
like
his
this.
zone when he puts a headset on.
Yeah, I turned to a different nigga. That's an assassin. That's a vicious nigga. Yeah. I'm just thankful. Alive.
He said
thankful
you.
for all the music.
Next.
2019, it brought some good music.
Mm-hmm.
Some songs I'll be listening to for the rest of my life. Thankful for that. Earthquake.
Apparently
definitely.
I was about to say the whole goddamn Tyler.
This was a good year for music for sure.
Yeah, it was a decent year.
That was a good year.
It's not over.
That's true.
Oh yeah, it's not over.
I was gonna aim myself at a fucking camera that's not even there. It's not over.
Just us.
And I oop. All right, so me, I'm thankful for Chick-fil-A.
Right.
I'm
Chick-fil-A.
So you still to get that mac and cheese though. Try it.
Mac and cheese is whack, bro.
She
said you was gassing it. But anyway,
how we gonna trust that opinion?
I don't want to say all the things that you guys said.
Leftovers for 2 weeks, but you're gonna take his opinion on mac and cheese over mine.
I'm thankful for everyone's opinions. I'm thankful for my ability to form my own opinion. all the shit that y'all said, I don't want to loop exactly what y'all have said because the segment's going on way too long already. But I'm definitely 1,000% thankful for y'all. Like, I wish Jay was here so I could fucking tell him to his face. But Jay, you too, brother, because, like, you know, Shells and I started this shit quite some time ago. You know, with not much in mind. We just say, oh, just sit down. We always have a good conversation. So just the fact that we, you know, were able to meet like-minded people and really start the shit getting together and expanding and all that, and all the moves everybody's been making individually. It's a blessing. Oh, yeah, listening. Stop fucking pointing at the camera. That's not there. Oh, yeah, listening out here. We appreciate. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Very thankful. 2019 has been a hell of a year for all of us, as I just said, and it's only gonna get better, y'all. I mean,
what Kelly said, but in my voice. You know?
That's right. So.
Should I elongate my list? I have a lot of things to be thankful. Yeah, I am. I was like, is it my turn to talk now? Is the mic on? I'm waiting. You know, I did start it off though. I'm gonna add some now though. But okay, anyway, I want to say I'm thankful for you guys too. I don't want to be the only one in this. Yeah, I am thankful. I'm thankful for all the progress that we've made and the decisions that we've been able to set aside our personal feelings towards and come together as a team all the time and decide what's right for moving on. And I think we made for the brand, and I think we've definitely made a bigger stance through this year working together, and I'm really thankful that I was able to even have the opportunity. So thanks, guys.
That's a fact. You didn't think it would get this long, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't think that.
I didn't, you know, so I'm thankful for new experiences in my life and for God waking me up every day and allowing me to be able to do everything that I do and grow as a person.
Big fact.
Your Emmy speech?
It is. Wasn't it beautiful?
I mean, you add a little bit more spice to it, though. You gotta cry. You gotta cry. If you win an Emmy, you gotta fucking cry, my nigga.
I worked so hard for this.
I worked so hard for this. Like, I can't believe it. Like, oh my God.
Back when we were homeless, you told me, Mama, that you believed in me. She said, that's what kept me going on this entire time. So, Mama,
you the real MVP.
I did it for you and only you.
That's your.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Like, Mama.
I can't even imagine him having any type of like.
You, Mama.
Start singing. Yo,
I couldn't imagine you having any sad emotions publicly on mic.
Yo, honestly, I just picture this motherfucker at the podium. You just start singing Boys to Men. That's it. He said, Mama.
Everybody to sing in the crowd with you too.
You know I love you, Mama. That'll be hard. You gotta keep that in the back pocket.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into episode 95 of Deadass, the podcast. Though we had a great time with you guys, and we hope that you have a great Thanksgiving and
stay safe,
stay careful.
You know, if you're by yourself, stay
cook
hopeful.
Your food fully through. Make sure that thing done before you take it out the oven. You know, be safe. Clean your meat.
Oh wow,
that's actually
and have a great holiday.
Yeah, that's a great lesson.
No, that's a very good one.
Happy holidays.
I know a lot of y'all nasty out there, so
clean your meat.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Not just for my sake, Mike. Watch that thing go.